Well, first of all, I've had an absolutely fantastic time. I've loved every minute of it, getting to know you guys, and I hope I've made friends for life. And we see each other again. I've just had an amazing time. Um, no hard feelings, just a game, etc., etc., so on and so forth. Now I can reveal that I am wearing and have always been wearing right from the start the blue Vans t-shirt. Look at the state of me. I've not had a shovel yet. That's why I'm wearing this. This is my pyjama. I can't fucking believe that. Darren and Poink, thank you very much. Look at the height of me. I'm up here and Snuggler, Pigsy, Monster. Thank you very much. Maybe saving for a wedding. No, 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 no. Potato. Showtime, baby. Group up. Thanks to subs. Get Relevant was horrible. Or glad you liked it. Point, thanks to sub. I would notice you weren't at the all hands last week. Oh, what was that again? Seems you haven't touched the job bag in months. Rumour is you have been playing silly games. So this time HR would like a quick chat. I can still picture that place in Rust. Darren Blurty Rise, chill. Thank you very much. Celebrate my 67 month of subbing by enjoying the beautiful city of Glasgow for the first time. I hope you enjoy it. Remember, Glasgow's got the pub where Begbie chucks the pint glass or the balcony. It's not that far for Byers Road, not in the West End. If you want to go there, look it up. You're on train spotting. Go Botanic Gardens. It's near the Botanic Gardens. Stacey and Dusty, thank you very much for the bits. I've been looking up. See, I can't get it quite perfect. See, the camera's on like a kind of stick thing that attaches to the desk, like that, right? It's one of the camera attachments that it sort of you unscrew it and it just fucking all wobbles about, and you got to screw it and just fucking push it. It's not got kind of like precision. Like, see if I want to move the camera so it points down just slightly. It's not quite. It's not easy. It's not easy. So that's why it's just pointing a wee bit too high. I like to have maybe a bit that. Maybe my head, top of my head to be actually more like that than this. But I'm trying different things for my back. My shoulders particularly. I'm trying to put my seat up as high as possible so that my arms are at right angles, not a sort of shite you see in wee illustrations online. Because I spend a lot of time on the computer. And I think that this seat's days are numbered, but we'll see. Silly thinks the £3. Where does the king keep his armies? I'm his sleeveys. Thanks, silly old Alex. Goth, thanks for the gift sub. Husey, no interest in Resident Evil, no. Beneath the headphones, thank you very much. West Ham United versus Man U. Man U will win 2-1. EJK, you're welcome to the consistent entertainment. Belm, thanks for the sub. I was going to have I would have had a shower, but I got caught up in the conversation, everybody. Look at this shite. Home Alone actress Catherine O'Hara's cause of death confirmed. Doesn't tell you. Alan Titchmarsh names the one plant he'll never have in his garden for it. Doesn't tell you. Releases statement. Well, it's not going to tell you there. No, these are just general things. Sadiq Khan says his ultimate goal was to reverse Brexit. What sort of clickbait is that? Just say reveals his one ultimate goal. Streeting's Mandelson messages reveal election fears and criticism of government. Have that Streeting's Mandelson message reveal private fears. There you go. Ara Anderson shares the 3 gardening jobs you must do in February. That's me like it. That's me like it. The third one will shock you. Sunrise, Belm, Savage, thanks for subs. Thanks for paying the banter tax. Sort all this out. I meant to be kind of up there a wee bit, kind of like that. I'm fucking down here. A wee joke, man. Plus I'm knackered, by the way. Not only was I up a bit late anyway on Satisfactory, but I couldn't get to fucking sleep because everybody, that's me now moved on. I've now moved on. I'll show you for 5 minutes later. I've now moved on to phase. I'm on phase 3 now. And it was difficult getting there. There was a lot of no doing it right. Honestly, I was like that. Think to myself, right, have the iron ore coming to that level, and then that makes iron ingots. Then send it up another level. I watched some videos about ways to make factories and stuff like that. Somebody's got some wee technique, have your sort of basic stuff there, and then it makes something, it sends it up a level to more complex things, up a level, up a level, up a level. But then I thought, but what if you send it 3 levels up or something, and then you've actually got to combine it with a thing that's down there? Because no, everything. Iron ore makes iron ingots make iron plates go towards making reinforced iron plates, I think. But some things, what if... And to make that, you mix it with copper wire, maybe. I don't know. What if one of the things you need to mix it with was one up there and one down there? It's not a perfect system. Have you moved on to using online tools to plan factories and plans? No. I glanced at that and I thought, no. Lift floor holes are good for that. No. I want a brutalist masterpiece. That's what I want. I want you. I've got concrete. Unlock concrete. I'll show you. I don't want it. I don't necessarily want it to look like and work like everybody else's factories. I want it a wee bit daft, but it works. Spook thinks to sub. I wish you all the best of luck climbing whatever it is you're climbing. See, I've not even fucking installed it yet. Not even bought it yet. Mog, thank you very much. I'm addicted to Satisfactory after watching you playing it. Spent 3 years trying to work out fluid in pipes. Oh, right. I thought you meant the first 3 years. I was like, you're a liar. Glad I'm ruining your life. It's ruined mine. Igloo thinks it's sub. Booking a panto tickets for this year. Brian Conlon, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Can't be. Oh, fucking hell. I was actually thinking about panto yesterday. I was thinking I better book fucking tickets now. Kablam, thank you very much. Did you not bin it last week? Aye, it's all binned. Everything's binned, Ed 59. Everything's binned. Satisfactory's binned and uninstalled. Yes, that's what happened last week. That's what you heard me say last week, Ed 59. That's me binned and uninstalled Satisfactory. You heard me say that, did you? Big, thanks for the sub. Cairn? How did I fucking bin it? I've not even bought it. Right. Don't know. I tell you something, it better not be fucking St. Elmo's Fire, because that is a remake. Alright. Don't know. Oh. Live! Twisted Sister, we're not going to take it. Live version. Oh, God. Right. I'm going to move these monitors up as well. It's maybe a wee bit higher. I need to get another stand that does that. I'm getting all sorted out, everybody. Toby says, you did buy Cairn. You binned because of the controller not working. Fuck, that's right! Somebody said dementia earlier. And I fucking said it. I've been saying it on Twitter and everything. I'm knackered. Look at the state of this space here doing nothing. I'm not playing Satisfactory. I'm just giving an update to the people who are absolutely need that update. Fucking said on Twitter, Blue Sky, and stupid fucking threads. Oh, everybody! I'm live at 9:30 AM with the mountain climbing game Cairn, and it's the title of the fucking. Are you
okay? I hope so.
Fozzie, thanks for the bits. And it's the title of the fucking stream as well. Jesus, I thought you were joking. No. So everybody, a quick glance at what I've got. And then I'll switch this off. Right. Far too many long factory shifts. So, there's that, no moving. There's that, no moving. Right. So, I've got myself a blueprint maker thing. Used it about once. I made myself 10 fucking constructors in a row here for the iron, put it on this big container, then done nothing with it. Got all this shite, lots and lots of things. Right, it's all happening, all up there. Got all this carry on. I've unlocked a bit of this, and oh, so I've got the concrete now. Look at this beautiful brutalist masterpiece. Look. Right. There's all these fancy, clever ways of doing it. This here, like if you make a ceiling, make it like you can kind of. In fact, can I do that with that? See, that's no fucking doing that. That's not doing that. I don't. Power. Wall outlet. Oh, it's doing it there. Double wall outlet. It doesn't do it there, right? So it's just a normal one. Right. Can I do that on the ground? Alright, it's only ceilings, right? That might be better. Anyway. We're going to do the bet after this. Aye. So, I'm new at this fucking stage, everybody. I'm new at this stage to the people who are interested. I'm new at phase 4. I've completed phase 3. I'm at phase 4 now. I have to complete phase 4. See those items up the top right there that I have to make? I don't even know what they are. Don't even know what they are. That's me now unlocked tier 6, tier 7. Well, no, tier 7 and tier 8. The only one up for that is this fucking final tier. So, apparently for the things I've seen, this is a nightmare. So what I've just unlocked is new materials that I can scan for and make, like aluminium stuff and bauxite, whatever the fuck that is. Bauxite. 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 Who knows? Who knows? Right? Stuff I've never made. Aluminium ingot. Right? A hover pack, which is apparently very good. It's basically like the jetpack, but it's powered by... wirelessly powered by your power lines. So you can just stay flying constantly, providing you're near your base. Logistics 5, so faster conveyor belts. Hazmat suit. In my adventures, I ended up going to a radiation place and it was fucking... I died because I picked up uranium. And I had to go back and get my stuff whilst trying to pick up the uranium. Well, I did and then had to dump it. So the hazmat suit is for that. And then you got all this fucking stuff. A blender to blend liquids and other things. So that shite's got to get done. And then tier 8, drones, which are apparently, well, for what I read, not that good. They only care about 9 things at a time, depending on how you use it. Nuclear power. Resource well pressure. I think, you know how sometimes I found, what do you call them? Geysers? Charizander and Kev, Fozzie, thank you very much. Kind of like water squishing at the ground. Right? Geysers. Geysers in the UK. Geyser. Right. I think that means I can do something with that and other bits and bobs. Miners that are faster. And then all this fucking shite. Just trying not to think about it too much. I'm trying not to go like that. Oh, fuck this. I completed without touching nuclear, says Pimpin' Brew. There's a few things I'm planning then without touching certain things. Like, see trains, I set up a wee train just as a test, right? Right? Game changed when I went hunting alt recipes, some are so good. Well, I did that, so I've managed to unlock, no that's the wrong thing. I've managed to unlock a hard drive scanner thing. Can you get a top down map? Aye, there it is there. So there's a lot I've not been to. Right? So I've been scanning hard drives, I've been looking up to see, is this a good hard drive or no? Is this a good unlockable? In case you don't know, to make a certain thing like screws, you need something like iron rods and I don't know. Iron rods and something else, right? You find these hard drives, you scan them and you get alternative recipes for things. So that instead of needing, imagine, iron rods and concrete for something, you only need iron rods. You can make iron rods and like coal. And if you're like, well, that's good, I've got tons of fucking coal, and it ends up making like 10 times the amount of screws. Something like that. Some are dead useful, dead handy, some aren't. Anyway, so I thought I'd try out this train thing, right? To see, just as a test. That's a freight wagon there. Because I've been trying to work out. I've been looking up a video or two, to try and tell me the point of these fucking trains. Like, where should I put the stations? Why not just have fucking long as fuck conveyor belts that just go everywhere? So how much do these things hold anyway? So each freight wagon holds that much. You can have tons of them, but it advises no more than 4 behind a locomotive, otherwise it starts to slow down. And you can tell it, go to this station, then this station, and this station, and we get to that station. Let me just check it. Edit timetable. You can tell it, pick up only these things and these other things and that. Dump this stuff. And then the train station can have a freight platform, so you, like, imagine you've got nearby miners and things like that. That stuff goes into this, or comes out here. So imagine dead far away I've got like quartz this and caterium that. Stuff that I've not got really nearby that much. Well, I just set up one of these kind of near it along with other things. And then this train just does a big kind of circuit, big route, and keeps picking them up and dumping them here. And then I'll have some sort of conveyor belt going for here to the rest of it. But then it starts to get, I'm like, I don't know if that'd be more a fucking headache than it's worth. I did a wee test drive to see what speed it can go to, but it slows down as it turns corners. You can see down the bottom the top speed it can go. That's a no bad speed, considering it's actually slowing down. And that'll do it automatically. Can I jump out while it's moving? Aye. So now that I'm on this phase 4, completing phase 3 was a bastard. I had to have a few of these things. Manufacturers, you've got to put 4 fucking things in, or at least there's an option to put 4 things in, and each of the things I put in there needs more of them. So what I'm going to do, my next thing I'm going to do, to anybody who's interested, which isn't many, is I'm thinking, and I don't know if this is the right way to do this. See this big line here? 10 constructors. Ten's alright. You can, there's a maximum of stuff you can put into these things per minute anyway. Currently, 10 did it for something I was then. I think it's like metal plates, or iron plates or something. I'm thinking something like a big fucking row of these. Remember, you can make as many of these as you want, as long as you've got the materials. It's not like there's a worldwide limit on the amount of materials. That'll just constantly get iron ore, constantly and forever. So I could just, whatever these are made of, make millions of them. I was thinking, make one big fucking row that does iron plates, another big row that does iron rods, another big fucking row that just does screws, another big row that just does reinforced iron plates or something, and keep it going like that. And they go in, starting from here, and they go along, and then the output comes out. It comes back at this side into another one of these containers, and that's it. So that for the front, I just see the container full of the stuff going in, the container of the stuff when it comes out. So it's like that would be a conveyor belt going into that. That would be iron ore, not iron ingots, because it's come for there. And then here it's iron plates, and it just sort of sits there doing fuck all. I just know that's a big container full of iron plates. And then there it's something else, there it's something else, there it's something else, there it's something else. And then up here a level, more complicated things. This is after watching somebody's video, but I don't quite actually get it, what they're talking about. I think it's faulty, but they seem to know what they're talking about. Things that iron plates are made of up here. So the iron plates would go up, and then something would get made there. I'm thinking about a row for every fucking possible thing that can be made. Rob Waffle says yes, and do that for every ingredient. Rob Waffle, do you know what you're talking about? Is that the done thing? Put them on a train, says Grumble. Right, put them on a train. Then what? That's why I'm not sure about the train. Obviously, people who use the trains, I don't know. I prefer just long as fuck. The good thing is about, see these stations. Each station needs. I had a basement floor full of storage containers with everything. Rob, did you complete the game? You did. Mog Supplier says the funny thing about this game is when you look at YouTube tutorials for it, it's not the usual types of young gamer people doing them, it's older men. See, when I've been looking up videos, it's been cunts with grey beards, grey hair. Some guys sitting there. I've not actually watched the videos, but it's just cunts that look about my age or 10 years older. Because this is better than having a garden shed and going like that. I'm just inventing something. Spending all your fucking time. This is my allotment, exactly. Kato, Bidlin and Bid Meadman. Dudsey, thanks for subs. Will you be playing Thomas and Friends Wonders of Sodor when it comes out? What the fuck is that? Sounds like Thomas the Tank Engine, then it sounds like Lord of the Rings. G the Enemy, Chrissy, Calvin, Ludders, C-Mac, Seg, Kato, thank you very much. Over 7 years ago, I recommended you play Contradiction. Great days. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that, and I'm probably going to regret it. I'm going to make that, and I'm going to go, I can see the fault in this now. I can see, well, this isn't working. But I think that might work. It's a simple way of looking at it. Because what I was doing before, and I'm going to move on. I'm going to switch this game off. The way I was sort of, like, see this here, basically the way it is I've almost got, what do you call them? They combine two things, assemblers. I've got them, and they just do different things depending on what I want. Like, I'll kind of like set it up for a new job. I'm going to be spinning a wheel very, very soon. Like, I would have something like this, all these constructors, but I change what it does depending on it, and I change the inputs. So, like, I might go like that, right? In there I had, I can't remember what, iron ingots or something. And then I go, actually, I want 10 constructors to do something else. And then I delete that and get it coming through here. Like, oh, look, got this shit in it. But now I'm just going to simply build a fucking ton of stuff. Big fucking rows. Hopefully, I've got enough room. That's why I started building to the right of this. Because I didn't want to, like, go that way and then bump into it. I thought, start about here. So that can go out and out and out and out and out till it hits that. And it can go that way as well, till it starts hitting the fucking trees or whatever. Cut all them down. And also can build all the way out there, build all the way fucking out there, if it comes to it. Aye. Build a big fucking row. It's me almost finished. Here's all the things that need to get made at some point. So far. Hold on, look. So iron ingot is made for using its smelters on iron ore. I've got that down there. Iron plate is made for using a constructor and having iron ingots as an input. So I'm going to have big rows for every fucking one of these. Like about 10 or 20 assemblers. And then plug in the iron plates and the screws or the copper wire. And then you go, see that's so you get a wee problem there. Cable needs copper wire. Reinforced iron plate needs copper wire, at least the recipe that I've got. What do I do when I need both?
Firstly, are you okay? I hope so.
What do I do when I need both at the same time? Rob Waffle, thanks for the bits. Satisfactorytools.com could be very helpful later by working out what machines you need for certain ingredients. I'm actually kind of enjoying a bit of this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at all this stuff. Sad bastard. It's fucking magic. But, right, so one modular, so I need 500 modular engines. I need 500 modular engines. Well, one modular engine is 2 motors, 5 rubber and 2 that thing there. Can I read that? Smart plating, i.e. 1,000 motors then, 7,500 rubber, 1,000. Now one motor is 2 rotors and 2 starters. In other words, that is 2,000 rotors, 2,000 just, and so each rotor is 5 rods and 25 screws, i.e. 1,000 rods, 50,000 screws. So in other words, so I did it up because I could use some calculator online, but I kind of enjoy the try to use my brain a wee bit. And try to, you know, like, work it out. So I'm going to make a big fucking row for wire, for copper ingot, for concrete, a big fucking row for screws, a big fucking row for every bastard. Well, know that. Big row for rotors. A big row for that. A lot of work. A lot of work. A ton of work. And this is the stuff that I've unlocked so far. I've no yet unlocked that aluminium stuff and all the rest of it. Now tell me. Let's see Rob Waffle's notebook. Fasten to the 5 points, Jay Berry. The big 40. Every month was worse than the last. Thanks for nothing. You're welcome. Jimmy, thanks to sub. Give me a wee 2-minute timeout. Make me feel like a 10-minute one. Mods. Beardman, thanks to sub. Time for you to go. Time to say goodbye. Rob Waffle. And anybody else is an expert. Who's the other one? Is it Goth? Is that the general way that it's done? I know I've asked again. I want you to just repeat the same thing. Big row for that. A big row for that. A big row for that. A big row for that. And a big row for that. And is that it? And then you just try and plug them on. To make the later ingredient, yes. The later ingredient. Rob Waffle, I don't know what you're on about. To make the later ingredient, yes. Rose can go up also, rent is cheap if you will. Well, what I was thinking was a big fucking roll. I mean, that's 10 constructors there. I could have 20 there. I've got quite a bit of distance. For one thing, a big row for another one thing, and then see what these things, like, I'm going to move on. It's all about the provenance of your ingredients. I don't know what the fuck provenance means. So let's say the smelters down there turn the iron ore into iron ingots, and that goes up a level up to here. The iron ingots are used for, and these, for iron plates, and I'll have it coming out back out this side. And have another one that uses iron ingots for iron rods. It goes all the way down another line and comes back up and out this way. And then the things that can get made from iron plates or iron rods are up here. And then whatever can get made from those things up another level. And there'll obviously be a wee bit of fucking it up. But is that the general thing? Is that an alright idea? That seemed, aye. Spread things out in my opinion, says John Go. Avogad says nah. I had a stack of 5 floors doing the simple stuff. Fed down to a basement. What is the simple stuff? How can you put it down to a basement? I think there is lots of mini factories across the mines rather than one big factory. That train's bringing stuff to that same basement. The way I look at it is this. So all ingredients were together. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking every single like raw ingredient in the same place. Centralised. A mega factory is hard to maintain. So what you would have, like, you know how the iron ore that I just that iron ore that I had just there, the iron ore's kind of just there, and there, kind of nearby. And then the deuterium stuff is kind of near each other. And then this other stuff's near each other's. The oil's on the one bit. A lot of these things kind of are in the same sort of bits. So sort of like centralise that in each of them. Modular spread out across the map. Room to grow. Room for expansion. Right. Rob Waffle says exactly, bring it together makes it somewhat easier. But maybe then you bring it together only where and when you need it. So like a mini hub for each material feeding into a larger hub. Try to sort of picture it. Try to picture it. I just pictured doing this. There's the iron ore bit, and I go, I've got a lot of iron here. There's coal there. And that's it. Maybe this is the place where I make the iron stuff. And then what happens is I'm like, well, I need a place. For stuff that's iron and this other thing. This is how Trust must have felt on her first day as PM. The way I see it is this. I hate hash. I hate weed. I've tried it in various ways at various times in my life, and I have never liked it. And there's other people who love it. That's because my brain is that way, and their brain is that way. I used to love poppers. Other people gives them a splitting headache. We're all different people, is what I'm saying. We're all different. I'm far too... I need to... I'm just going to leave the camera like this. Just looked at myself, I'm fucking down here. What the fuck is this? That's actually better. If I do that, that fills up the space. Gray, fasten to the 5 points. Thanks again. Max Headroom. Do you mean that like that character? Because if you do, doesn't look like Max Headroom. Max Headroom's hair isn't like that. It's not kind of like up and then just sort of like out at the tips. It sort of like goes back and it's all plastic. Lots to think about. Lots to think about. It's a lot to think about. A lot to think about. Pablo, thanks for sub celebrating my Prime sub by getting a license for that wiggle. Massive Sam, thanks for sub. I think you look stunning.
When do we plan to start?
Gray, thanks for sub. Daryl, thank you very much for the start bits. Well, let me just check. What have I got in my Steam wish list? Maquette. Puzzle. Mixed. 69%. Alright, fuck that. I don't know why I've got that. On wish list. Remove. Early access? Forget it. There's a right, I'm gonna get this here. Thinking of this here. Growing My Grandpa. Can't remember who recommended it or. I don't know. It might. I don't know. Might be a wee bit. Requires me to be weirded out by things that don't weird me out. Maybe. I could try it. You know what? I'm just going to do it. Nessa and Reeps, thank you very much. I don't normally do this, but Berry has good reviews. Thank you very much. Banana Overlords, thank you very much. 9 hours stream, yes. I did get a good lie-in, I think. Jack thinks it's £3. Wonder what the firebug from the Osmond second generation's up to nowadays. Oh, I've seen him. He's still going, still doing the music thing, I think. Gilbert, Nessa, thank you very much. How'd you sit without a bathroom break for 9 hours? I don't know. Wouldn't have thought that's possible to sit there for 9 hours and not go to the fucking toilet, but there you go. A juicy first-person incremental game about growing berries and tossing them down an ominous hole. Earn money and upgrades, make new friends. Grow and control the hole as you unearth why nobody leaves this accursed garden. Bury it all. Bury everything. Bury. Looks nice. Let's have a wee glance. Right, fuck it, I'll get that. What I bets. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for the subs, the resubs, the bits and the tips. Mods, thank you very much for the modding. I will be back tomorrow, 9:30 AM. Did I fucking play it today? No, I didn't. Fucking blind date? Blind date? That says fucking hooked. 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 That's a hooked. Look, there's my fucking shot. A blind date. I can handle it. I can fucking chuck it anytime I want. It's just tomorrow. Just one more tomorrow. I just want to see what happened to that couple and the other couple. And then that'll be that. I'm chucking it for good after that. Just one more tomorrow. One more tomorrow. And then that's it. Cold turkey. But then there's 2 more couples. Nah, I've decided that's me now. Everybody, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go and have my lunch. And then I'm going to go and play Satisfactory and try and work out what the fuck today with this absolute bastard and fucking mess that I've got ahead of me in that game. I don't know where to start. I do not know where to start. I'm just going to start with the simple stuff. That's what I'm going to do. Everything I just said. And I'll update you tomorrow. Everybody, I will see you tomorrow for more blind date. Noise, thanks for sub. Goodbye.